Hello, John Bloodworth, Gentleman Crafter here, back with Card Sketch Challenge number 20. I'm going to be using the Julie Hickey Designs foilables today again. These are toner printed die cut pieces of card that you can foil with an iron or with a laminator. You basically chuck it in between a folded piece of copy paper with the foil on top. Either run it through your laminator, just a cheap bog standard one, or use an iron. For more precise directions on these, you're probably best going to the source, which is Julie Hickey Designs. You can find her on Facebook, and you can find her products in many craft retailers around the world. Now, normally with these you would use a contact foil. I'm using a heat activated foil, so because I'm putting it through a heat source like the laminator, obviously it does also melt around the toner, so onto the copy paper and bits like that, but I quite like it like that. There's a little bit of a distressed look to it. Okay, let's crack on with the actual card itself. So I've got some cardstock, some paper that I got from the Bloom and Wonder pad from first edition, and then of course I have my embellishments all ready to go. Now the layout for this one with the measurements will be available on my website, but I just remembered actually while I was doing this that I do have the eraser from Couture Creations that I came out with a few years ago that may help get rid of any distressed areas you are not happy about. So I'm not sure where that's still available, but if it is, grab it. It could come in handy. As I was saying, the layout, you can download and check all the measurements from that if you would like to. In the case of these designs that I'm sharing in May of 2022, I have to say the day and the year, or the month and the year, because people watch these all the time. I've got videos that I've put up years ago that people are still watching and commenting on. It's crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I don't know. Something about the layouts, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Obviously I'm designing these layouts particularly this month for these foilables, but on the layouts themselves you'll find basic shapes like circles, rectangles, so you can replace these with whatever die cuts or embellishments that you've got available. Don't have to use the foilables, I just think they're rather lush. So I've put a thin strip of the cardboard on a thick strip of the paper. That's about as sciencey as it gets. Popping some foam pads on the back as I want that strip to be raised off the card. And then peeling off the backs. Oh, I've got double tweezer action going on today. One to hold the card, one to peel the backs. Ooh. I just had visions of doing a pair of tweezers in each hand, like some kind of weird crab. Anyway, so I'm going in with the embellishments now, add a bit of the bookbinding glue just to stick those down. With the next set of flowers, again I reached for the foam pads and cack-handedly cut those with a rather large pair of scissors. They're actually my fabric scissors that I got from IKEA years ago, and they have lasted so well. A lot of people look at IKEA as being cheap quality, but those things are blooming brilliant. I must see if I can get another pair the next time I go, because I really have been using them a lot in my card making lately, and that will make them not very good for my fabric crafts. Whoopsie daisy. So just carrying on through this design, popping down bits and pieces wherever feels right. essentially creating like a mirrored effect either side, but introducing a little bit of variety with different sized leaves and then different positioning of the teeny tiny flowers that will be coming up. There's a handy hint for you. What do you think to these foilables? Do you think they're something you'll get hold of and have a go with? There are loads in the packs. Not that that's a bad thing. Value for money these days. Oh dear, I've said it. I've said these days. Turning into an old man. Now the sentiment could go there, or it could go in the section above. Whatever works for you. I'm going to stick it straight onto the flowers. I thought it looked quite nice. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below the video, or of course come and join us in the Facebook group. In the meantime, please do remember to like the video, and thanks for watching.